When it comes to properly open your table, pull the leg all the way out. Take the palm of your hand. Make sure that this is popped in completely for the stableness of the table. Then we're going to take our foot, our left foot, hold onto the bar down at the bottom to give it a little help to help us lever to pull it up. This is less strain on your back and working in efficiency. The execution of greeting is very important. This is the first thing that the guests see. This is the first thing that they come in contact with. This is the one thing that has to be executed flawlessly. If you do not have a paper that gives you directions, make sure you get with somebody to get all the details you need for that greeting. You might have a specialty cocktail. It might be a champagne. It might be a mimosa. Who knows? Make sure you have all of the recipes to make everything happen. So for this one, we're gonna have a champagne. We're gonna have a mojito and the highball. We have both glasswares, that's a check. We have ice scoopers for the ice that you're going to need to put in that highball to create that mojito. Then we have our trays. Depending on how many servers you have, that determines how many trays you bring out. Make sure you have your napkins to lay on your tray for greeting. And we do that to give you a little display of what that looks like. Lining up 6 on a tray. We don't like to make these too heavy for the servers. We like to put too much on because of the servers and having to carry this, having to carry the items on top of the trays. Okay? So remember, always put 6 per, depending on what type of glass that cocktail is having. If it is a highball glass, 6 per because of the weight. You gotta think about the ice, you gotta think about the cocktail. You gotta think about the servers carrying this tray. We have to make sure that it's stable enough for them and also comfortable for them to carry, okay? Your linen for your table, your trash can, make sure it's always wrapped. You're gonna need 2 risers, one for your clean ice, one for your product. Why do we have that? Because I don't want you to always constantly have to bend. This works your back. Work smart, not hard. And to my bartenders, always make sure to reiterate to the servers, what is the cocktail? What's the name? What's the ingredients? The name of the champagne or the wine that they will be presenting to give them that extra wow factor when the guests are coming to get that cocktail off of the trays. Your greeting, make sure you are efficient and make sure you have all the things you need to be efficient. First thing when it comes to setting up your greeting table, to make sure that you have enough space for your trays and the glassware itself, what you're going to do is take both of your trays and set them on the ending of the tables. Some tables, they might be at this type of shape, some of them might be a little wider where you can pull them out this way and you can add in another additional 2 trays out, okay? But for this one, we're just gonna show you what a 2 standard tray looks like on the table. Now we're going to sit here and start doing our glassware. Doesn't really matter the whole start from the top, high to low. It doesn't really matter when it comes to the greeting setup. You're gonna bring all glassware closest to the happy trays itself. Sometimes when it comes to building our greeting tables, you might put all the glassware together to make yourself more efficient when it comes to bigger parties. And we have 2 bartenders that are taking care of the greeting. That's when you will put 2 trays on both ends of the table. Of course, the tables will be a lot bigger than this when it's a bigger group of people coming to the event. If we have 2 different cocktails that are being sent out at the same time, you can separate it. The bill will be right in between the bartenders. Ice and product. One is here executing, the other one there is executing. Servers are in front, trays are done, and then they get pulled out. Ice scoopers for both bartenders. Napkins, I will usually have 2 sets of napkins. And please don't ever hesitate to ask the servers to help. They are all hands-on and they like to help. Teamwork makes the dream work. Straws up here. Also, I will put the straws up in the front so the servers can help assist you as well. I will give the server a glove just so when they are grabbing the people's straws, they're not putting their germs onto their straw where they put their mouth. So if we could have them put a glove in their pocket, or just reiterate, please get a glove while you are picking up the straws to put in place inside of people's glasses. Other than that, this would be your proper way of setting up a greeting table when it comes to getting ready for an event.